Is the new Nokia 3210 actually a good phone? Well, it really depends who will be using this phone and what are you going to do with this phone. If you're going to use this phone as a regular dumb phone just to call and text someone, and you want actually a very good quality phone with fairly good screen, good visibility, and also very good buttons and good call quality, then I think this is a very good phone actually. And also this time it has got very large battery, almost 1500 milliamps, a bit less than that. And also it has got dual SIM card support. So I think as a basic phone it's actually very good. And I really like the ergonomics of this phone actually. It's very pleasant to the touch and very easy to hold, and it feels absolutely nice in the hand actually. So again, if you just want a basic phone that can run in the 4G network, can send regular SMS messages, call your contacts, play some music. For example, it does have a speaker here, which is okay, I guess, for a dumb phone. I mean, it's okay probably for a phone of this class. Then also it has a very basic camera, so if you don't really care about camera quality at all, you got a camera, you can play around with it, but it's not good at all. You can check out my other videos. I have actual video sample how it looks like. Also, it does say it has internet, but that internet is unusable, really. You can't really do anything on it. It's terrible. Also, it's good if you just want to set alarms. Also, you can listen to radio here as well, and you don't even need headphones to listen to radio. So, absolutely great for that stuff. Then, what else? You can play some a couple of games here, like a snake here. So if you're just sitting bored somewhere and want a simple basic game, yeah, it's actually a very good phone. However, you really need to look at the price you actually pay for this phone, because at the launch date, for example, it costs around 80 euros or around that mark, basically even more expensive in UK. And for that price, really, there are better, not better, but exactly the same Nokia phones, just different design really, but they very much have exactly the same functions, and you can purchase those for around $30 or euros basically. And really, why would you pay more for this phone? I don't know why, because it doesn't have any extra features over the cheaper phones, and quality wise, again, it's really the same. The screen size is the same, and literally everything is the same. Sound quality is the same, call quality is the same, everything is the same. So why would you pay for this too much? I don't know. So if you actually have to pay that much, really think about other Nokia phones, because they provide much more value for money. But if for some reason you can get it cheap and you want a basic dumb phone, yep, this is a very good choice actually. So, is this a good phone or a bad phone? Well, again, it depends on the person. Then there will be a second crowd of persons who actually want a phone to contact people through various means, such as WhatsApp and send emails, and they simply want a basic phone that's easy to use and has got long battery. There are many people like that, including me. And I'm very disappointed in this phone, and I think this is a terrible phone, at least for me and for many other people similar to me. And this phone does not have WhatsApp, does not have email, the internet access is terrible, you can't really browse anything, you can't see anything really, so it's very limited for 2024, and these are very basic features that should be included in this phone. For example, you can see the main logo for this phone is, if it's important, they will call or text you. So, but in 2024, really, literally half of people world uses WhatsApp to call and text one. So why does Nokia even have this slogan here if they can't provide this service to people? So why even advertise it? I don't know. Then again, about the camera, if you actually want a phone that you can take memorable pictures with and record videos with it, this phone can't do that. It's absolutely terrible. The camera quality of this is from a phone of a similar phone that was released 20 years ago. It's absolutely terrible, and it's not usable both for photo and video. So it's a terrible phone for that. So yeah. Also, the flashlight on this phone is very bad. It's very dim when you compare to the actual, even much cheaper Nokia phones I have here. The flashlight literally on this one, it costs like 2 or 3 times cheaper, but the flashlight brightness is like 3 times like as bright. And literally, a lot of people in developing countries where this phone is really aimed for really need a good flashlight, but this does not have a good flashlight. It has absolutely terrible weak flashlight and you can't see anything with it outside, so complete failure. Also, compared to other Nokia models and other dumb phones of different brands, this basically does not have Wi-Fi and hotspot abilities as well. So if you are a person who needs that stuff, this phone will be terrible for you. So overall, can I suggest this new Nokia 3210? Well, I can't really suggest it for anyone. If you are just a basic user who wants calls and text, really get the cheaper models as they provide the same stuff, but they're way cheaper. I think really Nokia is like trying to like milk money from this Nokia 3210 legendary name. They thought they will just put some fancy name, release the same phone really with a bit different name, design basically, and put on this name, and people will go absolutely crazy with this phone and will overpay for this phone. But literally, it's the same. It's the same really. So don't really purchase this if you are a basic user and it costs literally 3 times more than the other Nokia phones. It's not worth it. It's exactly the same, just a bit different design. The screen quality is pretty much the same. It's not good, also it's not terrible at all. But yeah. Then, if you are more advanced user who actually needs a WhatsApp and email, and those are like not even smartphone functions. Those are very basic functions that every phone should have. I can't recommend to those people this phone as well because it can't do that stuff. And for that price, for that 80 or 70 euros, you can already purchase some basic smartphones that can do all of that and much more and in a much better way. Also, the battery life on those smartphones will be just as good as on this phone when you run in 4G basically. Because from my experience, when I actually using this phone in this 4G and also like click around it and actually use it for some stuff, the battery isn't that good really. It's good in standby mode when you actually don't use 4G data, it's good then, but obviously a regular smartphone is also good in that way. So I don't really see any battery advantages of this phone if you actually use it. So overall, is the new Nokia 32 a good phone? Yeah, you have to answer that yourself, I guess. Anyway, if it was helpful, make sure to hit the like button. And if you want to see more videos about this phone, make sure to subscribe as I'll be releasing quite a lot of them very soon. See you!